History is broken. All recorded knowledge more than 300 years old has been corrupted. The Starfinder Society is recruiting outsiders to unravel the mysteries of what happened. Unlikely heroes must learn to work together to stay alive, where technology and magic exist together among the stars. Dead Sundays, most Sundays at 7 p.m. Only on twitch.tv/Logar the Ogar. The past haunts us all.
Right? Like, it's still...
going anywhere, yeah.
It's still there. Oh, no. I fucked up. I'm already fucking up. All right,
Welcome to the stream. We have fucked up.
Welcome to the stream. I fucked up.
Happy New Year, folks.
Happy New Year. Welcome to Dead Sundays, the show where we play Starfinder. Happy New Year, guys. We did it. We made it all the way through the last year, the old year, and now we're into the new year.
Yay.
Which doesn't really sound impressive, but we didn't have to do it.
Yeah, total optional boss fight.
Very optional year, yeah. A lot of people checked out, and you're welcome. You're that good. Good on you. We're gonna try again this year. All right. What was the last thing that we did?
Man, I don't fucking know.
You gave us all power armor, and
yeah. If you can tell me what page it's on, I'll give it to you. So I have
page
some.
One.
I have some notes. Let's go over one most very important thing. Everybody, thank you for watching. You can now hit this command to follow the players on Twitter.
Yeah, that's
Shit.
cool.
That's cool. That's good.
It's a very important command. Oh, that's right. This is what happened last time. This is the very important thing that happened.
Aww.
This was Kisses getting embarrassed to talk to Zip Beverage. Just Kiss, one of the lead members of the Starfinder Society, nervous to talk to social media icon and the captain of the Spacewave Maiden, Zip Beverage.
I'm the cutest bug.
So last time, you guys flew away from the Drift Rock. You fought another bone ship that was in some way affiliated with the Corpse Fleet, who were a bunch of bad guys. You went back to Absalom Station. You met up with Grevelask Noor, who is the Eoxian ambassador who asked you to go in the first place. Mm-hmm. You gave him back a person who was in a crate, who may have also been vaguely associated with the Corpse Fleet, as they were wearing a Corpse Fleet uniform. But what they were actually doing in the crate was unknown to you. You didn't mention this to anybody. Great job on that. The ambassador paid you your 500 credits. You went back to the Starfinder Society. The Starfinder Society helped you translate the unknown language of the computer system that you found inside the asteroid. You then were paid again by Kisses for completing your task. You sold your no-qual, which got you paid again, and you were asked to go to a university on Castrovel so that you could investigate the ruins of a civilization that had been documented once by a nefarious researcher who had been basically kicked out of every university that he had come across for breaking all the laws and treating the natives like savages and things like that. So you're trying to find his original notes, which were confiscated from him. He managed to write a book about it anyway, but it was full of garbage and not actual academia stuff. So the Starfinder Society has asked you to go to Castrovel to find the university, not find, but to go to the university, to meet your contact, to find out who you have to talk to get these notes so that you can figure out how to get to the dig site, which is the only other place that this strange language has been recorded.
Mm-hmm.
Any questions?
Can you?
We didn't actually
all
leave
of
for
that?
that yet. Though.
No,
Yeah, we haven't.
Yeah.
no, because there's one or two things that you guys have to do before you leave.
All right. So our contact, what was their name again? Because I have way lost down
Yeah.
here. It doesn't sound. Oh, that's right. Okay.
No, that is a little bit wrong. It's close. Let me.
Close is what we aim for.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good catchphrase.
yeah.
Okay, so his
Is it?
name.
Might be a group of Starfinders. Might be a group of Starfinders just found their motto.
Yeah, it's all about setting expectations. And the whole thing is that we've done exceptionally well in everything, so we're under promise, over deliver.
Exceptionally well is a is a way that you could describe what you guys have been doing. Definitely, yes.
Yeah. And we're failing up like tech billionaires. It's awesome.
There you go. You just happen to invest in the right thing, and that was you.
That's the power of social media.
Yep.
Let's see. There were 3 things that you guys had to do before you left. I'm trying to think of what NFT stands for, if the T stands for thorax, but I don't have enough bug knowledge to figure the rest of it out. Not non-fungus thorax, I don't know. You wanted to hire Clara as a pilot. Well, you wanted to talk about that. Hiring Jin as a security officer, and you had to repair your spaceship. Those 3 things were things that you had to do. Plus anything else that you wanted to do before you left.
Certainly.
Because you're going to be taking your own spaceship to Castrovel.
As
Now,
one
did-
does.
Did Kisses tell something to us about Clara? Because I remember him being a little worried that we had Clara on board.
What Chiskis had said to you was that you is that Clara's loyalty was definitely something that was bought. Chiskis probably said something that didn't really. They probably said something along the lines of, you can trust them as far as you can pay her. Not that she would turn on you, but she is a neutrally aligned mercenary. So not that he would think that Clara would betray you, but just because did say like, oh, well, they're not. Clara isn't like a good guy.
Yeah.
That's probably the point that they were getting across. Which, to be fair, you guys might not be either. You're real close.
We're just happy-go-lucky rogue types. Not necessarily bad.
Right. You're all Han Solo. I get it. So I tried to work out a price for. Oh, and not both of you, but all of you guys should have access to both Jin Durseer and Clara 247's character sheet.
Right, I just noticed that. Yeah.
I can only see bio and info on Jin.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Oh, that's probably because I hadn't finished it yet.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, that's why. Okay.
Clara's got that Ed Sheeran eye rifle back.
Yeah.
I gave that back to her.
Yes, you
yeah,
did.
I'm pretty sure you did. Yeah. Okay, good. I put it in there because I couldn't remember if she had it or not.
Yeah, that was we trust you now. Here's your rifle back.
So you guys can make the decision. You guys can. There wasn't really anything in the book about hiring a long-term service. Like there's service costs, but it's a little funky. It's 2 times their skill in the thing per day. Clara hired as a pilot would be $26 a day, and
Dollars.
Base
Jin-
buck.
Jinder Seer as a security officer would be 16 credits per day. You guys are totally capable of not having them. However, if you were to hire them, they would be able to help you without really taking any of the rewards or anything from you guys. So you guys would get extra help sometimes, and then you guys would like be splitting like those 500 credit rewards that you get, not like 5 ways. You know what I mean? As opposed to having them just be part of your party.
Yeah, I think I'm fine with contracting them as needed.
I think that and you guys have to get your ship prepared, but that's kind of that's outside of this.
Yeah.
I was curious about that.
So what we would do is I would have to keep track of how much you guys owe them per day, basically.
How much is Clara a day?
26. She is a plus 13 pilot.
All right, so we got her for about a month already because her rifle is about 755 credits. We gave that to her.
Well,
So that's 30
I
days
think
of
you gave that to her. You gave that to her as sort of payment for not killing you on the way back. I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. You just gave that to her. That wasn't part of her.
It was hard to tell with all the people
It was to
cheering
raise
for us
our-
since we're heroes now.
It was to raise our social links.
There you go. Right. Yeah, you got rep points out of it, but it didn't actually give you experience. Which is a bummer for you guys. So if you guys want that, we can have that.
Yeah, for it's not going to. How long is this? It's not a super long trip. 1 month, 755 credits. Sure, we could scrape that together for a pilot.
Yeah, I mean, you guys, I don't know how long it's going to take you guys to get there and back, but you're also hopefully going to be like having some sort of influx of credits when you get there. I mean, I hope the adventure is set up that way.
and
And if not, then we'll just we'll figure it out later.
Scratch the couch. Yeah.
I would love to watch you guys like all pull lint out of your pockets though when you're standing on a spaceship on an alien world, just like, can you please drive me home?
That's kind of, I have feats set up in my Pathfinder game that are kind of set around that. My goblin's like, I need to find change. So downtime, I'm gonna go beg for money. So
Rifle through some couch cushions.
that's literally what the flavor text is that like I just kind of like disappear and try to find stuff. So
Okay. Turn you up a little bit. All right.
yeah,
So-
I think that's pretty fair for
Yeah,
Sure.
it seems like a
Clara, excuse me.
Yeah.
it seems like a good trade. Hey, buddy.
Yeah. So it's going to be about 2,000 credits split between all of us to keep them both on. So
Smells like a good deal.
For what?
Yeah.
For how long?
for like a month to keep both of them on board for this here and back.
Yeah.
That's around. I rounded up. Like it's
No, it's more like 1,200 because it's
Yeah.
26 plus 16 times 30 days is 1,260, and then divide that by the 3 it's 420. Nice.
hey, you
Um,
plan
and-
that.
Yeah. So you guys will, and that's for a month. We'll probably take it like a week basis.
Yeah.
Hull points. It costs 10 UPBs per hit point, per hull point to repair the ship. So you guys,
Please.
What's PWM at?
PWM. What?
Oh, it's at we only need 10. So
Yeah, so you guys need 100. So it's 100 credits multiplied by the cost of the labor, because I don't think any of you guys could actually do it. Any of you guys have engineering?
Yeah.
I'm trained in it for some reason.
Yeah. Do you need me to roll? What do you need me to do again?
I don't know. It's probably easier to just starship repair cost. Here it is. Let's see. You would need to make an engineering check of 20.
I can take a 20 though, right?
No, you can only take. Oh, I guess. See.
Well, so Pax
Just rolled
can't-
it.
Yeah, like Horatio got it. Pax
Yeah.
can't do it because while Pax is trained, I get a -1 to intelligence, so I can't possibly roll that.
So. Okay. 10 UPBs per point of damage to be repaired and requires 5 hours of work regardless of the number of points.
Guess
you
I'm
suc-
working on the ship for a while. See y'all later.
A character who succeeds at an engineering check can cut either the cost or the time in half.
Any penalty for failure?
Cost.
There is a penalty for failure. Failing the check to reduce the time or cost instead increases the cost by 5 UPBs per point of damage.
I just did. I did the roll just now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So do you want to reduce the cost or the time?
Cost.
But we got 300 UPBs. We should be fine.
But why spend now what we can...
Yeah, I mean, like,
I would
it's
rather
like
save that.
time.
We're
We're
in
in
no
no rush to
money.
leave.
I would rather
Yeah,
save
it's-
money because like we're not
Everyone talk at
on.
once.
Yeah,
I would rather save
time
money.
is not an issue here. Like you guys will just, time just happens. It's where you're not under stress. You don't have to be there by a certain time. It's gonna take you like a couple days to get there, regardless.
Yeah.
So 5 hours is really nothing.
Okay. Can Pax help to cut it down? Since I'm trained, but couldn't roll over a 20. Most
Any
likely.
number of allies can use the aid another action to assist with the engineering check.
Oh, well, he already passed it, so.
Yeah. I hella passed.
Yeah,
it.
I think it just adds to his DC. Aid another. To do so, you must attempt your skill check before the creature you want to help. If you succeed at a 10, the creature gets a +2. Yeah, so it really wouldn't matter. Horatio's already done it. Great job! You did it!
Probably like
Nice.
stepped outside of the ship and was like, "Oh, okay. This,
Yeah.
this is what we need to do to fix this."
Horatio's smoking a cigarette, doesn't smoke.
Yeah.
It's just suddenly done. So you have all your shields back.
So your problem is, see, you got like carbon scoring across the back of the ship. He's gonna run you.
We've
gonna
got to
run you up the
retile
van?
all this.
But I know a guy, and
We're gonna put
And I'm
in
the
a
guy, so
really
you're good.
tasteful- We're gonna put in a real tasteful backsplash.
I
Yeah,
love the idea
see-
that there's just some sort of like ship mechanic out there way more excited than Horatio is to see him. It's like, ah, Horatio! He's like, oh hey,
Hey, please,
some parts.
please do this thing.
Yeah.
Please don't talk to me while we do this. Okay, so you guys have hired Clara and Jin. There's really no need to do any RP with that. They're both just now part of your crew. I'm going to open the Spacewave Maiden and type in your... Oh, I can't. Can I?
What's wrong with the space wave?
I had to put your health points back in there, but I also wanted to add your Oh, we tried to add Clara before, didn't we? And it didn't work because her name is weird.
Yeah, you just need to make it it just needs to be Clara, effectively.
Yeah.
Or spell out 2, 4, and 7.
Alright, I think that should work. Because that's what I did.
What up, gender seer humanoid human?
Just a regular old humanoid human over here.
One of these two-leggers.
Nothing suspicious about calling
Damn,
myself
sounds
that.
incredibly offensive.
Just walking around. Hey, 2 legs, get out of my way.
Hey.
What?
Did you really have to say it with a hard R? That's.
Yeah, fun swerve on Zib's character where I start making fun of people with only 2 arms. Just...
Yeah, hopefully this will work itself out in a minute. I can't seem to get it to do it. But that's fine. We don't have to worry about that now. We can worry about that later, and then never again. Huh. Interesting. Alright. So, you guys are now pretty much ready to go. Is there anything you guys want to do before you leave Absalom Station?
Yeah, I should buy stuff maybe.
I'm
Buy
looking at
grenades.
upgrades.
Yeah, upgrades.
Upgrades.
So
money for
let's pay Clara and Jin for a week first. Then we're gonna
Okay.
Run.
What's the total? What's the total again?
So
We said 420 a month.
hold on. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna do
Jin's
it.
Jin's 420, I think.
So it's 182 for Clara.
Per person?
No.
Claire's
Alright,
like,
so-
yes. That's what I cost.
Altogether, it's 294. Split between the three is 98 credits a person. That gets you both of them for a week.
Alright, well, I'll throw down on that. Subtracting
pay.
98 credits now.
It's like nothing.
You say that, but I'm sure the mod I wanted is now exactly 98 credits away.
Oh, bummer!
I know. Dude, damn! I'll have to sell these cupcakes that I'm still carrying around.
No, you should eat
You know,
them. Those are-
my wealth didn't go down. Is my wealth? So it's subtracted from. Oh, so is wealth the cost of the value of the items that I
yeah,
have?
that's your net worth. It really is the cost of everything that you own
That's
plus.
funny. I thought my network was my net worth, but maybe I've been hearing the wrong thing at all these tech meetups.
Okay, cool. I subtract.
Sorry,
What do
that
you
wasn't
guys
very
want to
funny.
buy?
I thought it was funny. I was trying to. I'm looking at the fact that there's an exit pod for certain types of armor. Shinji, eject the plug. Let's go.
Yeah, what kind of things do you guys want to buy?
Oh man,
think
you know,
I
I'm
can, like-
really into. You know, I'm really into them spell gems. That
Yeah,
I-
you should get
that I
some
had
more of
last
those.
time.
Zip Beverage should probably buy some more grenades.
Yeah, I think I can only afford to restock some grenades.
Let me get that. Let me get that grenade cost on you.
Or I may not have been keeping track of my credits well, which I guess is my own fault.
Really is.
Don't worry, that means you're rich.
Golly, oof.
How many credits do you have?
1080.
Snowboarding.
Oh, sick! Nice.
Yeah, I know, right?
Hey.
I'm waiting to the point where I'm like famous enough that people maybe like send me care packages to my PO box.
You could probably do that.
You can, but it's gonna be a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean,
I just
if
like
you
the
have-
idea. I like the idea of like a real niche internet's like micro celebrity Like, I don't get useful items in the mail, but I do get items in the mail.
You mentioned that you need tea, and then all of a sudden you get a ton of tea.
But it's not good tea, it's all, like, weird. They're like, oh, on my planet we, like, make tea out of tree bark. It just doesn't taste very good.
This is synthetic tea.
Yo, growing up, I had a friend in elementary school whose older brother was on Double Dare, and like he mentioned offhand, I can't remember if I think they actually won, but he like mentioned offhand in his episode that he likes to eat Skittles. So Skittles sent him crates of Skittles all the way up until he was like in 10th grade.
Damn.
It's too many Skittles.
Yeah,
too many Skittles.
he was sick of Skittles eventually. So
Zib, if you want to buy,
Doing that.
you
Sorry.
could probably afford 2 incendiary grenades.
Incendiary grenades are actually the only ones I didn't use on the adventure, so I still have them.
You could just
11.
buy more.
I'm level 3. So I
Do I
can
need more
I
than
can-
3?
How many hands do you have?
Yeah, you have 4 hands.
You're making a lot of sense.
I can- technically buy any spell gem that is at the level of the place that we're at.
Which
But-
is, yeah, which goes up to 20. I mean, you're still in Absalom Station, so
Yeah,
the rule
it's
is
just that there's like big problems. It's hard for me to cast a spell that I can't
yes,
normally cast.
it
So-
is.
Hang on, Logar, do you still have the grenades open?
Oh Christ!
What's the price of a, like, regular frag grenade one?
35. It does 1d6.
Okay. I just want to double check that I hadn't written something down for the junk grenades that,
Yeah, I think the
Me
junk
or
grenades were
whoever gave
1d6 minus 1. I think that was the point of those. Maybe it was 1d4. I don't remember. You could get shock grenades, which do 1d8. I think incendiary
No.
grenades do 2 types of damage. They do 1d6 plus 1d4, I think.
yeah, I'm gonna buy one more incendiary grenade and one web grenade for memes.
Sick. I mean, you are a bug.
I'm a bug.
Okay. So what I think I'm gonna do, I would like to buy an Akashic Tutor spell gem.
Okay?
That's the one. It's divination, aka I go on Reddit and ask a question, and other technomancers come chime in and be like, "Oh yeah, dude, it's actually this." So
Technomancer Space Telegram.
Yeah,
That's
you go on
basically
the
what it
the
is.
forum. You just
yeah. And if I fuck up the spell check, Logan gets just to make up whatever.
Yeah, you actually went to what's that website? Quora?
Yeah.
And you get some
I get
insane
to go to
person answer.
Yahoo Answers. I go to Yahoo Answers of magic, and so I want one of those. That's 450.
The brown force field is appropriately garbage.
Ah,
Yeah, so you can
Or-
buy one of those. Just make sure you take the amount of it out of your sheet. Zib, you can have a flash grenade. Just take 375 out of your credits. Baxter, how much money you got?
I got 1937. I was looking at that. I was looking at force field, but I think I'll just save up for a purple force field. And it said I'm picking up some jump jets.
Remember, you guys did find a brown force field that was depleted.
I didn't pick that up.
Somebody did.
Yeah.
And where are force fields? Are they
Armor upgrades.
They're upgrades.
Yep.
So they need an upgrade slot to work properly.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that my Golem Forge has an upgrade slot, though I'm gonna have to look it up because it doesn't say specifically in there.
No, it doesn't. Is it rank 1?
2.
It's rank 2? Then it has 1 upgrade slot, yeah.
how do I put the weight? This is level 2.
I don't know. It's a gem. I think you got it. I think it'll be okay.
Oh yeah.
I'm not that worried about it.
Okay, I got it. And then I might want to buy something else. I'm looking at other.
Yeah, if you got somebody's if somebody wants to put that force field into their armor, they can do that.
So it only gives you one extra temp hit point, but it's 1 per round. Like its fast heal is 1.
It's better than 0.
Which is better than 0. I'd be happy to take it since I like front lines and shit. But
hey man, do it.
All right, if no one else is taking it, I'm gonna take it.
Didn't you get a jetpack at some point?
Yes.
Okay.
Or sort of.
Here's some sick level 2 spells. What the?
Wait, you
Jump
said?
jet armor.
Oh, you have the jump jet upgrade.
Yes.
Right.
Got little Iron Man thrusters.
Yeah.
Surprised that didn't get used. I mean,
What?
for no other reason than to just use them.
I used them in the asteroid.
Did
Yeah,
you?
they're really good in 0G to maneuver yourself and not get off kilter. That's
why I didn't.
That's
I didn't
why
do all the jumping off of walls shit in the. Drip
yeah.
pack.
That's why Clara kicked so much ass.
Yeah, with all my hit pistol shots that we all remember when I use the tactical arc emitter that I land a lot of shots with.
I only remember
mean,
you hitting with it. Only
you
ever.
definitely hit stuff.
I did. Surfaces, myself,
Your friends.
my friends,
Goblins.
goblins whose names I remember.
Hey, can I buy a laser net?
Can you afford it?
Yeah, it's 450.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't even care what it does. You can have it.
It makes the Resident Evil laser thing.
Oh, they're sick. Yeah, definitely. You can definitely have that.
I just think that's neat.
I
just think they're neat.
What book is that from?
No idea.
What's it called specifically?
LaserNet. It's from the character operations manual. So
LaserNet. Whatever happened to the LaserNet? Laser. Is it a special weapon?
yeah, it's literally a spell.
Oh, it's a spell.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes much more sense. All right, Pax, what are you buying? Pax, what are you selling?
I've already. We sold stuff last time.
I know, I'm kidding. I was doing a bit.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's fine. We can just ignore it.
No, the bit went over my head. It's my fault, not yours. It was very funny.
That bit is tattooed to my leg.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's my tattoo on my calf is that all stranger?
I think I might. You know, I got a little money, and Pax strikes me as a mall ninja, so I'm buying a long sword.
Hell yeah.
Which, don't you typically use like stabs and halberds and stuff?
Yeah, he
like,
uses a spear.
So this is like smaller than what you.
It makes perfect sense. It's still ridiculous.
Yeah.
Sure,
And-
you can have it. Sure, put it in your sheet. Oh,
Yep,
you know
I'm
what? I
doing
should be able to drag it into your sheet.
Okay, you drag it into my sheet. I'll subtract the cost.
What's it called?
It's just longsword. It costs 375
Or like schlong.
credits. Yeah, well,
Hey.
it does S damage, and I thought that was slashing, but now we know it's schlong damage.
Haha! Idiots.
I can get a mod with that. What can I do with a long? What's a mall ninja thing to do with a long sword?
Well, you can only
Taser
put
on
a
it?
mod on it that's up to level 1 because it's a level 1 item.
Mm-hmm.
So your mod choices are pretty limited there.
But I have choices.
Yeah, but they're pretty limited here. Here we go. All right. You can do anchoring, defiant, called. Called is pretty cool.
Oh, that's like the Borderlands one where you just make it appear to you.
Yeah. That's the warlock summon Pact of the Blade thing.
TDR, it's like the TDR thing where it's like, yeah, I need a sword. There it is.
I have that already on my spear, so it might that might make a lot of sense to have them on both.
Defiant gives you a bonus against being disarmed, I think. Yep. Hybridized, which makes it a magic weapon. Glamored? Oh, dude, you could glamour your weapon. You could transmog it.
Which makes it glamorous.
Oh yeah, we're transmogging the weapon. That truly is the most small ninja thing.
Makes it look like Miss Piggy. She's glamorous.
I'm still upset about that Muppet ranking list you sent me.
Dude, I was so mad about that.
Wait, what?
What?
Vulture ranked the Muppets and they put Rizzo at like one of the worst ones.
I don't even think
They're
ranked
wrong.
Rizzo. 'Cause
Yeah,
it was
Rizzo was like third to last. Miss Piggy as number one makes total sense. Like
yes.
I think like she kind of is like very much what the Muppets are all about. You know, like broad generalizations of human, like the excess of like
She's a
human
brutal,
thing.
right?
Yeah.
Fucking brawl.
There was
Yeah,
some,
you know, the
like, and
Muppets,
then
they're
even
all
have
about
all
fucking-
they said we ranked the Muppets, and there were it was like not even like 20 of them. There's so many other
Well,
Muppets. Like,
so like the description says that it's only Muppets. The only Muppets they ranked were like legit created by Jim Henson himself Muppets.
oh right.
That's why
Alright.
it didn't include like Sesame Street or Fraggle Rock or like. It
Yeah,
had
but
to
then they
be-
didn't have-
It had,
they didn't have,
it had to be Jim Henson made Muppets that appeared on the Muppet Show.
They didn't have Bean Bunny. They didn't have Chip. Like he created a whole bunch of new Muppets for the Jim
But they
Henson.
weren't on
album.
the. But they weren't on the Muppet Show.
So no
whittled
Sesame Street, no nothing. Just
Yeah, no,
only
they-
yeah.
They whittled it down to like those. These are the only 27 we're gonna even think about.
Lazy.
Which is lazy writing. I agree.
Yeah. Daller and Walter should be one entity, but they put them as separate things.
No.
That's unacceptable.
That doesn't even.
I
Oh, dude.
think that's fair.
They probably made. They wrote that so that we would talk about it for months.
Oh, for sure.
I haven't been sleeping for days.
Right. You
All right,
guys done
I'm
shopping?
I'm taking
Yeah.
the glamour. Yeah.
All right.
Gotta save some money to pay our staff.
I paid $450 to be able to access Reddit. So
Now, how does the spell gem work? Is a spell gem a consumable? Is it used up when
Yeah.
you use it? All right. So it's a scroll.
It's basically I burn it. I have to do the check. If it's like I don't have to worry about it here because these are all things within my level. But TLDR with spell checks, with spell gems, I have to do a DC check. Oh no, it's wait.
Yeah, you have to make some kind of spell casting check to cast it properly.
I have to have the key ability score to cast it, and then I just do the standard DC check. But if it's higher than my caster level, I have to do that plus one for every level or something like that. I'm probably fucking that up. No, it's just item level plus one. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So if I wanted if I wanted to cast a level 4 spell gem, I would have to do the DC for that spell plus 5 to cast it. Yeah.
Yes.
But if
Which
I
is pretty
screw
high.
up, if I fail that, then the spell is inside the gem.
Does
Like
the
still,
spell?
it doesn't go anywhere. But if I
Okay.
do use it, it's done. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a pretty important question.
Yeah.
All
If I
right.
screw up, it just sits there. If I successfully cast it, it's burned up. Yeah.
Are you guys ready to go to a different planet?
Oh, so ready.
Beep, beep.
Does anybody want to do anything cool on Absalom Station before you get to another planet?
I'm gonna call my parents and tell them where I'm going.
That's
Okay.
the coolest.
So I do that. I'm not gonna roleplay because my voice is shot. So
Fair enough.
yeah.
At some point, I want to hear the fly on the wall of what your mother saw about seeing you on television and being called a murderer again.
Yeah, we'll do that another time in a text thread. Give me 1 sec while I install this sound set for Castrovel, and it is done. Excellent. Sirenscape, everybody. Sirenscape.com, a wonderful, wonderful tool that I use, that most people use. Not most people, but a lot of people use. To add dynamic sounds to their games, and it's a few bucks a month, and you get access to a giant library of sounds. I use it for all the games that I run, this one specifically, and then my D&D game on Thursdays. And you're allowed to use them for your Twitch stream and your YouTube as long as you tell everybody about it, which is what I'm doing right now. Okay, you guys ready?
So ready.
All right, so you guys, after you've done your searching and you're making your contacts for employment with Jin and Clara, you guys eventually all make your way back down to the docking station that you guys arrived in the first place. You're led there by Jin, who hails a special cab for you. It's bigger than the normal cabs because now there's more people, but it's still driven by everybody's best friend, Corbin Dallas, which is just, he picks you guys up. He's like, I can't, I'm like a big fan of you guys now, and I'm really happy that you guys are here. It's like, thank you for like being like super cool.
Just imagine Bruno is playing the harmonica with sunglasses on. He's like, hey guys.
Yeah. You get into this stretch taxi cab, and are treated with the finest fineries of a limousine, but in the shell of a taxi cab. So you walk in, you're having a champagne, you're having a cigar. There's a couple of human colas for the non-alcoholics, and a couple of space cigars. There's a whole entree of Spacey's like takeout food. There's a bunch of meat burgers and potato fries in little plastic things. You guys eventually make your way to the space station, or not the space station, I'm sorry, the docking station.
Did anyone else hear that buzzing?
Yeah, it sounds like there's some.
Look,
You hear buzzing?
in your...
Is there
Every
a
time you
behind
speak.
Hold on a second.
Say if you have a fan on or something, it's probably just catching that right when you speak.
Can you still hear it?
Yeah.
No.
Say something again?
Can you still hear it?
I think so.
Is it bad?
Not
Now
really.
it doesn't seem as bad.
It's noticeable, but it's fine. You got music on. It covers it up.
Yeah. So you guys, hold on a second. You guys eventually make your way to. Get in here. To the docking station that houses your ship, the Spacewave Maiden, the ship that you own, that is your spaceship. Inside, already waiting for you, is Clara 247 with Shepard still jacked into the computer ports of the Spacewave Maiden. Shepard greets you when you guys walk in. His face pops up on the monitor screens and says hello to you. Jin leads you guys in, and she places her stuff down in the crew quarters and takes a seat sort of to the side of the gunner's chair, not right in the gunner's chair, which is where Pax would sit. And you guys are officially ready to go. So the journey...
I jump in my seat. Yeah, I jump in my seat.
The journey is going to take... 1d6 days. You guys are going to use drift travel to jump from Absalom Station to Castrovel, which is a jungle world that houses a lot of ancient structures and also research institutions. It is the homeworld of both kinds of Lashunta and the elves.
Okay.
I have to change more background stuff right now. Here it is, space. So the only reason that it really matters about how long it takes you guys to get there is because now that you guys are contracting someone to be with you, you guys are contracting people to be in your crew, not be with you. It does,
Are you sure?
Yeah, you guys are all paying Shepard to be your boyfriend. It takes... you know what? I shouldn't be the one rolling. One of you guys roll a d6.
Not me.
Clara's flying.
Okay, so it takes 4 days.
Okay.
Could have been better, but hey.
You guys...
When I'm the captain, we make lots of pit stops.
Gotta
get those.
Yeah, like I like that
gram.
every day. Like Zig needs to get out and stretch all of their legs. Like the ship is definitely big enough, but Zip still needs it.
Yeah.
So you guys are gonna use drift travel. Drift travel is a way of achieving faster than light speed throughout the universe. It still takes an amount of time, which is why it took 4 days for you guys to get there. But from what I understand, drift travel is akin to entering another dimension and using that dimension to travel to a different part of the material plane. That is how I understand how drift travel works. It takes the spaceship and it puts it in another plane of existence. It takes the plane, it puts it in a plane so that you can get to a different side of the plane.
Yep.
That is my basic understanding of drift travel. Additionally, when the drift is like a place. It is a very strange and chaotic place, and is where the original drift rock that the Acreon found was found, and it pulled it out. So while you guys are in there, you are seeing a lot of different things. Like off in the distance, there are chunks of rock. Every once in a while, you might pass like a strange-looking ship or a nebula that is moving in like a weird way. But eventually, after a couple days, you guys very safely, because of your pilot's great piloting skills, pop out of the drift and arrive in orbit around the planet of Castrovel. Castrovel is a big green place. I'm gonna read you guys some stuff so that we're all on the same page about Castrovel. Okay. Castrovel is a hot, humid world with a rich atmosphere that gives life to continent-spanning jungles that are home to mobile, carnivorous plants, saurian predators, and devastating mold storms. Ooh. While nearly every terrestrial biome can be found somewhere on Castrovel, the planet remains thoroughly wild despite its densely populated settlements, with modern cities and cutting-edge industrial complexes separated from the ravages of the primeval wilderness by electrified fences and automated weapon turrets. So basically, it's Jurassic Park.
Oh.
Everybody make a culture check.
Yeah.
11.
Aha! Better than okay.
Okay. Let me read you. So the place that you guys are going is the university in Kabaret. It is the Kabaret University of Xenoarchaeology and Xenoanthropology. And I am going to read you a little bit about Kabaret. The shining jewel of the Western Sea, Kabaret is arguably the greatest of the Lashunta city-states and the planet's largest spaceport. Where the Yarrow River cuts through the sea cliffs at the edge of the Storm Shield Mountains, ancient walls of crushed, glittering shells ride up to cradle a modern metropolis nestled among venerable structures dating to the civilization's beginnings. Lady Morana Kesh and her chief consort and battle leader, Grantaeus, rule the city from the threefold house, the city's capital. They fight a quiet but desperate battle to maintain traditional governments and keep all of Asana, which is like the name of the major continent that they're on, from becoming a corporate free-for-all. Visitors to the city often arrive in the spaceport of Ship's End, passing by soldiers and mercenaries training in the legendary battle yards and scholars debating on the steps of the city's numerous great universities before arriving in the bright streets, which form the city's commercial center. The city also has several public use... I don't know how to say this word. It happens a lot. Hold on. This word that link to other settlements. Those things. I don't know how to say them. I don't know. Owie. It might just be. It might be.
Yeah, me, dude. I have no idea.
I think it might be. It might just be you. Huh? Ayudara? Basically, it's a portal. It's an elvish portal. That's what it is. Couldn't have called it portal.
Yeah, how to pronounce gives it like 6 syllables. I don't understand this word.
Oh my god. Nah, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's Ayudara.
Yeah, you got me. I don't know.
Okay. Also known as elf gates. Yeah, a system of gates placed throughout the solar system. It is a system of portals and stargates that connect to other Ayudara.
This strikes me as one of those things that the elves are very specific about calling it that, and nobody else does.
Yeah,
like, there's a where are the gates? You mean the Ayudara? No, the fucking gates.
The gate. So you guys are orbiting Castrovel, which looks a lot is very nice. It's this big green jungle that has all these different pockets of very advanced civilization. A lot of it is based on research and development. It has the best universities in the solar system. And a lot of corporate R&D happens here as well. Because of the richly diverse wildlife of Castrovel, there's a lot of specialty chemicals and things that could be harvested from here. So a lot of corporations are interested in this, but it seems that the government of Kabaret is very invested in not allowing the corporations to have free roam of the planet, because that would be bad. So as you guys are circling, the city-states aviation authorities are going to hail the starship, asking you guys for identification. So you guys get a little blip on your communications terminal that you are receiving a hail from the Kabaret flight tower.
What?
You guys are receiving a message from the planet as you guys are entering the orbit and the atmosphere.
I mentioned that we're getting a hail from the planet.
Somebody answer the phone.
I guess.
Shepard.
I'm the least charismatic person.
Clara says, "Why? It should probably be the captain."
I'm answering the phone.
Sure. Okay. So you hit the green button, and it's just an air traffic control, a space air traffic control person, and they ask he asks for your ship identification and your projected destination.
where are we going?
We gotta go to the college.
We're going. Hi, we're this is Spacewave Maiden, and we're looking for permission to land by the college whose name escapes me because I'm the worst.
Castrovel.
What did you call it?
I don't know.
That's that. So, like, the guy like hears like a lot of different things. He's like, okay, hold on, wait. I've got the Spaceway Maiden. I got that. There's a couple colleges here. Did you say Castrovel? That's the planet you're on. Good job.
It's the university in Karabat.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. So you're going to be landing at Ship's End.
Great.
And transfers the docking protocols to your ship and allows you to enter the atmosphere and head towards Ship's End. So as you guys are flying over, like, this place is all jungle. And once you finally, even when you finally break through to like some kind of civilization, it is so much of an outlier to everything else around it. But once you actually see what the settlements look like, they are incredibly advanced, and it's amazing the juxtaposition between what is basically the untamed jungle wilderness and the super highly advanced pockets of civilization that exist in this world.
Yeah, I would think like Raj kinda is familiar with Lashunta, but
You're definitely familiar with the idea of this place.
yeah, like it's just I've had classes with Lashunta, probably read stuff about it, but I would say I'm probably like really fascinated by like, oh, this is how they live here, you know?
It's really funny to me because Pax knows a lot about Lashunta too, but all of it is wrong.
Why don't you tell us some of the things that Pax knows about the Lashunta?
Well, you might remember this from the backstory I wrote, but Pax is a huge fan of a Lashuntan young adult fiction novel called Mind Wars. And in Mind Wars, it's about a dystopian future where the Lashuntans have outlawed telepathy. So Mass and Hera, the two characters in this, have to fight to overturn society in something that's pretty much just Hunger Games. but Pax, that's real.
Yeah.
That's a history book.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Very important that we went over that part of the backstory now, because that's going to be the whole trip. Okay. You guys eventually land at the spaceport at Ship's End. The 6 of you, the crew, is offered a spot in the landing zone, and you guys park the ship and you turn it off, and everything goes quiet, and you guys are sitting on the ship waiting to do whatever your next move is going to be.
What's the plan, Captain?
I'm the captain of the ship. I'm not. That's.
Just reminding yourself.
God, let's get off the ship. Let's go into the college, and I don't know. I'm so used to somebody immediately shooting at us or something. I assume something will happen en route.
Do you want to take any of the crew members with you?
What do you guys think? Jin, you want to come with? Clara, you chill?
Yeah, Clara should chill. I would recommend Clara. I mean, we hired Clara to pilot the ship, so
right. And you guys could also take Shepard.
Yeah, Shepard can unplug? All right.
Yes.
Yeah, let's take Clara and Shepard. Or not Clara, let's take Jin and Shepard.
Okay, so Clara will guard the ship, but that really just means that she's going to sit around and not do a whole lot.
Lock the door.
yeah, that's it. Yeah, because this isn't like in Absalom Station. Pretty much every place was almost dangerous. This is clearly not that kind of place. Not a lot of things are going to happen. It's a very nice spaceport that's so much... It's more green than you guys have ever seen in your entire lives.
Wow, even greener than bugs.
Uh,
Bugs
yes.
is green sometimes.
It is almost as green as Vesk 6.
How green is it?
There's no joke there. Just all Vesk planets are named Vesk, so.
Okay. So we're putting some. Okay. So the four of you, or the three of you plus Shepard and Jin, exit the ship. As you guys are walking off the landing zone, you are immediately stopped by a guy that looks like he's in like an official uniform, flanked by two guys that look like they're security guards. The guy comes up to you and he greets you like, all right, welcome to Castrovel then. We need to run through the docking procedures. I need to interview each one of you and give you your papers.
Yeah.
Great.
Do you submit to being interviewed?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And he goes through each one of you and he asks you all the same questions. He points to you, goes, all right, Bugman.
Hey now.
Bug. Says a Lashunta?
Oh, all right. He's oh yeah, I guess he is. Yeah. yeah, definitely. He says, all right, Bugman. What's your name? What are you doing here?
My name's Zib Beverage. I'm here for pleasure.
Here to say.
He makes it. He like jots a note down. He goes, all right. How long you staying?
As long as it takes.
Fair enough. All right. Just doing the job. Tall man with the teeth and the sunglasses. What's your name?
Paxiduro.
And
Hello.
And he gives the symbol from the book, which I'm going to say is this now.
right, rock on. All right. Sure, right, whatever this is. Okay. How long you staying? And what's your business here?
We will be here as long as it takes.
All right, great answer. Great. Moving on. Horatio.
You just already
All
knows
right,
my
last,
name?
yeah,
Okay.
he looks at your name tag. I feel like Horatio has a name
Oh
tag.
yeah, I would absolutely have a name tag. Yeah.
Right, that's the first question. Second one is, what are you doing here? How long are you gonna be here?
I'm here for, like our captain said, pleasure, and then I start talking about like how I'm really excited to go to the library of the thing, and like
I was
start
gonna
talking
make
about how
you.
I'm really excited to start learning about stuff.
I was gonna make you roll a bluff check after you said pleasure, but then you said library, and I was like, nope, that's perfect. Nope, he did it. Right, all right. And then he asked the same two questions to Jin and Shepard. Shepard doesn't really answer. Shepard just gives very like basic one-line computery answers. Yes, no, with them as long as they're here. Like declines to answer why he's here because he's like just a service droid. Jin basically says the same thing, and then so the customs official finally goes, all right, here's your papers, and he gives each of you just like a traveling paper that says you checked in and that you've been documented as arriving to Castrovel. And he says, all right, one last question. Do you have any illegal substances on you?
No, actually.
No.
Perfect.
No.
Any
That I'm
pets?
aware of.
Any pets? No? All right. Any weapons? And he like stares at your like guns.
Yes,
Yeah.
we have.
All right, that's totally fine with us. Just making
right,
sure
well-
you're not making it up. It's not illegal, but it is frowned upon.
Well,
And then that's it.
how frowned upon?
He says,
Yeah,
all
I was
right,
like-
have a great
I was
day.
like, I am a technomancer, so I
Right.
don't know what to say about that. So, I mean, I'm here for knowledge. I'm here to learn, but knowledge can be a weapon, or it can be,
He's like walking away. He's like, all right, great. Yep.
crowbar in and of itself is not dangerous. It's depends on the intent of the user. I'm trying to grasp the morality of it, like the ethics.
Have fun with your books.
Pax just puts his hand on the back of Horatio.
I understand. Everything is a weapon for you.
People don't kill people.
Okay. So after you guys meet with the customs officer, you walk into the receiving area proper, and are immediately greeted by this guy. Whoops.
This guy. What?
So, just a little side note before we do that, I'm gonna glamour my longsword into a walking stick.
Interesting.
Yeah. Don't know why I need a cane to walk, but I don't know why it's clinking metal, but
Dude, what the fuck? I hate this program so fucking much.
Ah!
Okay, there we go.
That's not what I was hoping for.
oh my gosh,
Alright, so this
it looks like
is
Nathan Fillion.
is the person that greets you after you guys clear yourselves at custom. This is Waylos. This is the person that you were supposed to be meeting. He walks up to you and he introduces himself. He's very tall. He's very thin. He has these like really nice clothes on, but as he gets closer to you, you realize that this is his only nice clothes, and that he wore these basically because he knew he had to come here today. He introduced him as you guys are walking up. He looks up from his data pad, and his antenna like spring up when he sees you guys, and he almost like runs over to you and starts to introduce himself. And he says, "Hi, I'm Wayless. I'm here to meet you guys. Hi.
Hey, oh.
Hi.
Hey.
Hello,
Hey.
Wayless.
Hi."
What's,
All right.
what's happening, bud?
Nice to meet
And
you.
he starts pointing to you guys. He goes, "You're Paxturo, and you're Sid Beverage, and you're Horatio, and you are..." And he introduces himself to Chin and Shepard, and they do the same. And he says, "I'm very excited to meet you guys. How was your flight?"
Good. I gotta say, this is the first time that we've actually flown our ship through the drift. It was nice.
Oh, great. Awesome. Glad that you can have that experience on your way here. Very happy.
No, it's like you take your ride
No,
out for the
I
first
don't-
time. It's like,
No, I mean, you're right. I get it. I'm sorry. I'm excited and I'm nervous.
it's cool. No sweat.
When you're coming from the black, you want a place that reminds you of home. You want traditional foods like our Eoxians cadaver digits, fresh fried every cycle, or tacos made the Spathany way, flavored with real asteroid sauce. With quality finding up for the syndicate, but at prices any corporate collar can afford. So after you dock, head over to the Eye. We're open all cycle, every cycle, ready to treat you like family, hive mind, or brood clutch. Spacies, you're gonna like the food you eat from the restaurant that I own.
Hey, thanks for watching Dead Sundays. You can watch the rest of this adventure in part 2, and you can catch us live on Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern only on twitch.tv/LogarTheOgar. Thank you, OBS, for your service towards the streaming community. Please check out and donate to the OBS Project's Patreon. OBS is a free broadcasting software that I've been using for years and wouldn't want to use anything else. Thank you to Sirenscape, who allows us to use their dynamic sound generator to provide the background music and sound effects that you're hopefully enjoying right now. Sirenscape is a wonderful program with a ton of pre-crafted and IP-specific soundscapes available for a monthly subscription to make your tabletop games sound as epic as they play. Thank you to Roll20, a web-based tabletop RPG client allowing users around the world to play tabletop games together as if they were in the same room. Roll20 is a free-to-use service, but offers a low-cost monthly subscription option for extra tools that I use because I use Roll20 all the time. And thanks to Paizo for making Starfinder, for making Pathfinder, and for supporting the United Paizo workers.